You know, bro, if you don't want to do the video today, I understand.
No. I promised my dad I'd keep my same routine.
I gotcha. You know what time the surgery is again?
I don't know. It's supposed to be over sometime in the second quarter, but you never know. Could run longer.
That is true. You know what you want to talk about for the video?
No, I'm just gonna wing it. Talk about how I'm the best, we're gonna win, license, like in the subscribe, blah, 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 all that.
Normal stuff, huh?
Normal stuff.
What's up, MP?
He drives active and deal with it all the time.
Where's the live at, man? Where not everyone gets in, so we don't have enough data to make that any more important to you now.
In the house.
Pacers basketball. Don't forget to come out to the game for Calendar Day. What better way to fight the end than to your favorite mascot and the face paint. All the biggest games of the year are now on sale. Visit us online or at the ticket booth for available tickets. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please contact the Pacers. Your issue and your seat location to 55555. Members of Constellation will respond and address your concern immediately. Backpack Day. Bring your kids in and get a free Pacers backpack. Starting at 1 guard, 6'3", number 25, Jaden Hardy. The big man, 7 foot, number 19, Jakob Poeltl. At the other forward, 6'8", number 3, Kelly Oubre Jr. At the other forward, 6'5", number 00, Benedict Mathurin. Backyards, 6'5", 0. Tyrese Halliburton. Your Indiana Pacers head coach is Rick Carlisle. Fans, your Indiana Pacers.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Khalil Ware. Then it's MP, then there's Jaden Ivey, and it's Moody in at the 3. And for the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Hardy. Then there's Jakob Poeltl, then there's Benedict Mathurin, and it's Oubre in at the 4-man position. And for those teams that look like a total rebuild now, how do they stay motivated, Grant?
Well, BA, for the free agents to be, it's all about the dollar signs. And, of course, for the younger players, this is your chance to show you deserve minutes.
Now here's Mathurin. Halliburton outside. Clock is at 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake.
And for an update on MP, let's send it over to Allie.
Thanks, guys. I spoke with MP about his star-studded contest coming up, and he looked across the court and said, "We'd love a challenge. We've been watching tape, and we think we have a solution for the problem over there." I can't wait to find out how these two juggernauts affect today's outcome.
Yeah, buckle up, folks. This is going to be a good one. Thanks, Allie. Now here's MP.
Hey, yo, right here. Step out.
Moody on the wing. On the wing, MP, defended by Halliburton.
And how about the leaping ability of Ivy? I mean, taking it all the way there to the rim.
Pass to Poeltl. Now Halliburton. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Outside Mathurin. Stolen by Ivy. MP against Halliburton. MP, the pass to Moody. MP left side. Pass to Ivy. And there's a 3-second violation. About 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. Mathurin, the screen on Ivy. Halliburton with the ball. And it's Ivy picking him up. This shot by Hardy, no good. And so MP will bring it up for the Warriors. And Ivy gets it to go on the assist by MP. Ivy's got 5 now.
Yeah, well, Ivy is working towards being a consistent three-point scorer, and the results speak for themselves.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. All right, a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last few months for Domantas Sabonis.
I don't think anyone expected to see his production drop off the way it has over the last few games. But I have to credit the defenses he's been facing. They've done their homework, and they're finding ways to hold him down. And now he needs to find new ways to beat them.
Now here's Mathurin. Turned in an outstanding game against Detroit. Poeltl. And the dunk by Poeltl.
I think this guy's a threat to throw it down every time Poeltl gets his hands on the ball. This guy has tremendous size and takes advantage.
Here's Ware. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Hardy, pass to Mathurin. Halliburton goes, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
How about that take from Halliburton? That's a big time. Finish on the drive.
One of the things you love about Tyrese Halliburton, his clutch game.
You need your best players to be fearless in those moments and to play with a verve and a confidence that permeates the entire roster. And you've got to be a shot maker. Tyrese Halliburton is all of those things.
Here's Oubre. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Picked by Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I'm not sure which is better, Pirtle's screen or his finish, but either way, nice execution in the roll.
Moody passes to Porzingis. Out to the wing. MP outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Ware. They kick it out to Porzingis. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Halliburton outside. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Yeah, great work on the interior. Halliburton, easy work inside.
MP outside. Back to Moody. MP looking around. Spins. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Hardy. Ivy defends. Halliburton for 3. He buries it from 3. Halliburton's got 7 points in the game. Ivy outside, inside, kicks it out to MP. Pass to Ivy. Back to MP, fires the 3. Here's Ware, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh my, what a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force. Boy, the timing has to be perfect both ways. The passer and the finisher, and Pirtle's power on display.
Here's MP. Soft touch off the glass.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
For Indiana, they've got 6 of 8 shots to go. Outside Mathurin. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. MP with it. Oubre picks him up. MP no good.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Let's go with a 3. And Mathurin gets it to go. On the assist by Oubre.
Benedict Mathurin not shy at all from the three-point line.
Porzingis in the post, covered by Pirtle. Pass to Ware. Uses the glass on the layup. Give him 8.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Hardy. Wide open look. And the shot goes down. And the Pacers lead by 1.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
MP outside. Moody with it. He's picked up by Pirtle. Ivy outside. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And since we have a second, let's take a glance at which shooting guards have shot the ball the best from the line over the last month. And you look at Ivy, topping the chart with his efficiency.
And I just love how he doesn't waste possessions. He doesn't force things. By and large, if the shot isn't there, he'll just make the right pass.
You know, that's what it takes if you're going to shoot a high percentage. You have to have the touch, no doubt. But you also need to be intelligent in your shot selection. He's a coach's dream in that department.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
MP against Halliburton. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Domantas Sabonis has filled out his frame, and if you need some physicality around the rim, this guy is willing to do it.
Moody on the wing. MP outside. Down low. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
And for head coach Rick Carlisle, this is the third stint with the Indiana Pacers.
He begins as an assistant coach with them back in 1997, leaves the organization, but returns as the head coach in 2003, leaves after 2007, and then back in 2021, and now, of course, the winningest coach in franchise history.
They have no answer defensively inside.
It's tipped. Pass to Hardy. Jacks up a three. And Ivy pulls it down.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
MP, the pass to Ivy. Back to MP. And here's Ware. Ivy outside. Now MP. Defended by Halliburton. MP, the pass to Ivy. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now here's Halliburton. He has 7, and few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Greg.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
Tyrese Halliburton just plays with a certain pace. He's always looking to push the action.
Picked by Sabonis. MP, the pass to Sabonis, hit his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Lonzo Ball's checked in for Indiana.
Number 16, Lonzo Ball.
Ross finds MP.
2 minutes remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Clock at 6. To the inside. And Sabonis slams it in.
How about that read by MP? Working the two-man action makes the right decision.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Spurs was all business. He ended up with 44 points and put up double digits in 3 categories. Truly, one of the most exceptional performances we've seen in recent memory. A monster night for him. Back to you.
Oh, great stuff, Allie. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in. For Ball. Nice passing by Indiana here. Back to Nembhard. Outside Mathurin. Takes a 3. Another miss. He's 2 for 4. The Warriors lead by 9. 58 seconds left in the first. MP, the pass to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Now here's Nembhard. Still without a bucket. They set a pick. Here's Murphy. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Okay, young man. We see you, MP. We know you're for real.
Nembhard, the pass to Mathurin. Back to Nembhard. Outside Nesmith. Indiana needs to get off a shot here. And it's Andrew Nembhard with a 3.
Boy, the bounce pass put right on the money. Nice assist.
From outside the arc, another 3 for Indiana.
Both teams are hot. This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
And so it's Jaden Ivey making things happen for the Warriors. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Back after this. And for those those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
You've also got to love the way they've been crashing the offensive glass. Multiple opportunities, not giving up on possessions. Beautiful.
And so in the game for the Warriors, they've got MP. Miles Bridges is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's Ross in at the 2 spot.
Well, out of the pick and roll, Nembhard's first instinct is pass.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. After the basket by Indiana on the other end. And Sabonis slams it in.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's MP. Last game out, he had 44. And here's... Nembhard. Pass to Mathurin. Fires from deep. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got 4 rebounds now. Here's MP. MP drives in. No luck on that one. And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
They had a lot of breaks go their way in that game, and hey, they cashed in when they could.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues and give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
MP finds Jaquez. Bridges, a screen on Nembhard. Back to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
You've combined strength, athleticism, unbelievable hops. Miles Bridges, yes, sir.
Now Nembhard. He's got 6. Here's Kelly. And Domas Sabonis pulls it down. Here's MP. Oh, my goodness! Cocked it back and fired it home.
Oh, excellent hustle by MP. He deserved to be rewarded with the bucket for his effort.
Now here's Nembhard. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Outside Neesmith. Some nice passing by Indiana here. The 3, Mathurin. The rebound by Bridges.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Jaquez, no good.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
And it's Mathurin missing.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Sabonis with a screen on Nembhard. MP, the pass to Sabonis. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. And 12 points for Domantas Sabonis.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. And we might see some changes. The coach potentially looking to adjust. changes. Ware's checked in for Sabonis. Juzang comes in for Jaquez. And Ivy subbed in for Ross. Pacers trail by 6. Nembhard, the pass to Thorpe. Ivy against Halliburton. Three-pointer. The Warriors pull it in. Ware's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
To the paint. Deflects the pass. And it's out of bounds. The last touch by Halliburton. And the upcoming schedule for Indiana. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Thursday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Chicago Bulls.
And you know, for that matchup with the Kings, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
To the middle. To stop the drought. And the layup is up and in. Nesmith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, anywhere below the free throw line, Aaron Nesmith is going to knock it in. That's a quality look.
And there's a pick. Pass to Juzang. More teams are playing 5 out now, Doris. So if you're coaching, is that a system you'd run?
It is, B.A., because so many players come into the league highly skilled. If you are a 3-tool player, meaning you can shoot it, deck it, and pass it, and you've got 5 guys like that, look out. It is so hard to guard.
Now here's Mathurin. 6 points for him. Outside Nesmith. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Ware's got rebound number 5 here tonight. MP finds Ivy. And a two-handed jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. It's stolen by MP. Here's Juzang. No points so far. MP outside. And now let's check in with Allie to see what she has on MP for us. Take it away, Allie.
Thanks. Well, I'm told MP's father is going in for a medical procedure that will hopefully alleviate some of the cardiac problems that he had been facing. I asked MP about the surgery, and he said, quote, "It's a bit weird to be playing while he's under the knife, but honestly, I could use the distraction. I am sure that everything will be okay with the surgery. Fingers crossed." Back to you guys.
Absolutely. My goodness. A lot for him to process. Halliburton. Oh, the sweet touch inside by Halliburton.
Well, that's a nice finish by Tyrese Halliburton. Again, he's so big and long, he can finish in the painted area.
Tries the spin move. Has to Ware. Now Bridges. From deep, MP. And it's Thorpe with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Nembhard with it, and it's Ivy picking him up. Halliburton outside. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Nesmith's shot is off. The Warriors lead by 4. MP outside. Pass to Juzang. Back to MP. With the crossover. It's rebounded by Indiana. First chance of the year for them to go up against this Warriors team. Here's Thorpe. There's the triple. The rebound by MP. Now here's Ware. Here's Juzang. Connects from downtown. Juzang's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give him that much space.
Halliburton against MP. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Domantas Sabonis. Oubre, he's checked in for Indiana. Hardy comes in for Nembhard. And Golden State also making a switch. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Bridges. Porzingis with a screen on Halliburton. Here's MP, out left to the wing. All alone. Rebounded by Halliburton.
Boy, they give him the mid-range jumper, and he has to make that.
Oubre. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Well, how about the length and athletic ability of Kelly Oubre Jr.? Go ahead in there. Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
Outside Oubre. Halliburton drives. Shots blocked. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
Indiana ball.
Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at the Warriors. They are holding down the #1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in.
Well, I think for the Warriors, it's impressive how well they have played. I mean, some teams need more time before they start clicking, but not them. They were ready from the beginning.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season.
Oh, MP! Stunning!
Yeah, terrific take by MP. He's just punishing them on the drive.
You know, just watching him, Aaron Nesmith seems like the kind of energetic player teams love to have, Norris.
Exactly right, PA. There's a reason. He's got size and strength. He is very willing defensively to mix it up with a level of physicality that is special. But maybe the most important thing, there's a competitive edge and toughness about this guy that I love.
Back to Moody. The three is up. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Outside Nesmith. Outside Oubre. Shot clock at 6. It's tipped. In transition, here come the Warriors. MP shot is off. Pacers trail by 7.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Nesmith passes to Oubre. MP against Halliburton. Picked by Pirtle. From behind the arc. Oh, MP with a block.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel. For his shot. Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
A minute 22 left in the second quarter. There's a screen. Tries to break his ice. Pass to Moody. Now Porzingis. Yep, that one goes. 6 points for Kristaps Porzingis.
Feels like he has played a little more under control here in the second.
Halliburton, pass to Pirtle. Now Oubre. Halliburton outside. Outside Nesmith to the left wing. 4-3. And Halliburton, the bucket on the assist by Pirtle. Halliburton's got 15 points.
Tyrese Halliburton is putting in work right now. This guy getting to his spots and scoring with ease.
MP outside. Porzingis with a screen on Halliburton. And he lobs it up. That one no good.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Outside Nesmith. Here's Oubre. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome, everybody. The big story so far in this game, MP. He has been bringing it.
Putting up points, not shy looking for his shot, man. And he's been carrying the load offensively.
Yes, he understands his role and what he needs to do to keep this team successful.
And let's talk now about the trade news. Some interesting moves to discuss.
And this team has made a huge move, trading for Colin Sexton, the dynamic point guard who continues to improve every season. These fans should be excited about acquiring a player of his caliber.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Next up, they'll face the Nuggets in Denver. That'll be the second game of a 5-game road trip. We've got Kelly Oubre. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Hardy. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Pirtle in at the center position. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Here's MP. MP gets it to go through contact.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Outside Oubre. Down low. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Pirtle's got 8.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
MP, the pass to Porzingis. Out of bounds. It'll be Pacers ball. Now that we have a chance, let's check out the teams that are scoring the most points off turnovers. The Warriors, number 1.
It's one thing to cause turnovers, but the key is turning those takeaways into points. And this team is the best in the league at doing that.
Pass to Hardy. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Mathurin with the ball. Now guarded by Moody. Oubre passes to Hardy. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. Porzingis grabs the board.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
To the wing, right side. Back to MP. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Halliburton.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Outside Moody. Shoots from the line. Pacers with a rebound. It's a one-on-one situation.
You see Mathurin's instinct to score. Gets ahead in transition. Nicely done.
The Warriors leading. Porzingis with a screen on Halliburton. Here's MP. MP getting it done inside.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
The Pacers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Mathurin. Pass to Pirtle. Now Halliburton from deep. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. MP, the pass to Porzingis. And that one drops. Porzingis has got 8.
You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
And here's Pirtle. Here's Hardy. Outside Oubre. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close.
really got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
MP, the pass to Porzingis. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Jakob Poeltl.
You simply have to respect the shooting touch with Porzingis. That time, he gets the defender closing out, but nowhere near in time.
First one falls for him. Bridges, he's checked in for the Warriors. Both free throws good from Porzingis.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
Pass to Poeltl. Back to Halliburton. Buries it down low. 17 points in the game.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Now here's MP. Puts up a three. Pacers with a rebound. Poeltl's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Halliburton. Here's the three. Warriors with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11. MP finds Porzingis. MP outside. Three-pointer. Oh, a silky three from MP.
Ooh, finally hitting one from range. That's his first 3 of the night.
Halliburton with the ball. Now guarded by MP. To the paint. Out to Oubre. Poeltl with a screen on Bridges. And here's Oubre from the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Oubre's got 5.
But he's got NBA range. There's no doubt about that. Oubre with 3-and-D ability on the wing.
Back to MP. Bridges, a screen on Mathurin. Takes the hit. MP still gets it to go.
MP is cooking right now, and folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
Halliburton, the pass to Oubre. Outside for Halliburton.
Blocking foul called on MP. First personal.
Here for the Warriors. Sabonis, he's checked in for Porzingis. Juzang comes in for Moody. And it's Ross in for Ivy. And the Pacers with possession here. They trail by 6.
Mathurin showing his willingness to be ready on the catch. Go ahead.
And though he gets lauded for his scoring ability, Benedict Mathurin is also an excellent rebounder for a guard, Doris.
He's got a live body, very fast off his feet, BA. And yes, he loves to put the ball in the basket, but this guy just competitive. He likes to get after things on the basketball floor.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Pass to Halliburton. Outside Oubre. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Oubre's got 8.
Boy, this is an area of his game that he has stepped up from his entry point into the league. Kelly Oubre is got to be taken seriously from downtown right now.
Back to MP. Shot clock at 5. Here's Juzang. Indiana with a rebound. Poeltl's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Oubre. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. 10 points for him.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's the pick. Here's MP. And MP throws it down hard.
You gotta love MP's creativity. It's so fun watching him throw it down like this.
Inside. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. That'll belong to Domantas Sabonis. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They've led by as many as 11. So on the floor for Golden State, they've got Ivy. Miles Bridges is out there with Khalil Ware. Then it's MP, and it's Moody in at the small forward. Position.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
Nembhard against MP. Here's Murphy. Off target from three-point range. The Warriors lead by 5. Here's Bridges. MP left side. From the arc. Mathurin with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Nembhard with it. Now guarded by Moody. Mathurin against MP. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
That's about taking no chances. Benedict Mathurin at the cup. Yes, sir.
Where the screen. To the inside. Another possession. Another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Outside Mathurin. There's Nesmith with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. MP with it. 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
Kelly's checked in for Indiana.
Arthur Kelly.
Pacers trail by 5. Now here's Nembhard. Pass to Furphy. Back to Nembhard. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one.
Yeah, Andrew Nembhard, not a guy who's averse to those mid-range jump shots. That's what the defense gave him. That's what he took.
And here's MP. Shot from the mid-range. Kelly grabs the miss.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
MP against Nembhard. Here's Murphy. Another one falls for Indiana.
Nembhard, such a strong feel for the game, when to create his own and when to create for his teammates.
Bridges, a screen on Nembhard. MP, the pass to Ivy. And the Warriors miss again.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
And here's Nembhard. Outside Mathurin. Inside. It's deflected.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Outside Nesmith. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Nembhard for 3. A rebound by Ware. Ware's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And here's Ivy from the arc. MP flushes the follow.
Yeah, excellent play by MP on the offensive glass, working to keep the play alive.
Nembhard with it. Now guarded by MP. Murphy. And Indiana misses again. The Warriors lead by 3. Here's MP. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
Also, I just love how hard they've taken the ball to the rack. They've made a point of attacking, and it's led to them getting buckets.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
To the middle. Mathurin brings the double team. MP outside. Outside Moody for three. Oh, Moody deadly from there.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
But if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Pass to Murphy. Here's Nembhard. Will it go? And Ivy pulls it down. Ivy's got 4 rebounds in the game.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding. They've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
So good, MP.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
Hardy, he's checked in for Indiana. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He wants them to show more heart, saying, quote, they are outworking us, you guys. At some point, you've got to decide you want to box out and that you want to protect the ball. He does not sound too pleased with the performance. Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Nembhard for 3. The Warriors pull it in. Ware's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Ware, the screen. To the paint. And he takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
Any possession that ends with points is a good possession. MP providing the assist.
Halliburton outside. Stolen by MP. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Pass to Porzingis. On the wing, Ivy lets it go from deep. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Halliburton, the pass to Nembhard. 6 on the shot clock. The Pacers again can't hit.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And MP throws it down.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Mathurin picks up the loose ball, but he was in the backcourt. They'll give it up. And Indiana with some changes. Jakob Poeltl comes in for Kelly, and it's Oubre in for Nembhard. Now MP. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. Oubre with a steal to stop the drought. And the finish on the break with the slam.
Kelly Oubre, because of his athleticism, he can swipe it at any time.
Moody on the wing. He's covered by Mathurin. On the wing, MP. The 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. MP's got 34 points.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Pass to Hardy. Beyond the arc. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 8 assists in the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's MP. Now here's Moody. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Will not go. Misses off the front iron. MP drives in. Pass to Porzingis. Ball stolen. Outside Oubre. And here's Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. Lets the three fly. Porzingis grabs the board.
If you're a defender, your job is to make life hard on an excellent shooter. Great defense there.
Ivy outside. MP, the pass to Ivy. Back to MP. The shot. Clock at 4. Moody from outside. No. Pacers trail by 18. Here's Halliburton. Oh! Touches it off the glass.
When Tyrese Halliburton is looking to be aggressive as a scorer, it sets every other aspect of his game. He is cooking.
Here's Ivy. Oh, he jammed it.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Halliburton outside. And Porzingis with the block. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy.
The previous play is under review.
Let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Ace Made Stance team, everyone. Show him some love.
Free throw good. Halliburton.
When you think of Tyrese Halliburton, it is two things: positional size and unbelievable skill.
And both free throws good for Halliburton. The Warriors lead by 16. MP with it. Porzingis with a screen on Halliburton. Now Porzingis. Oh, not. Set up for the slam.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Pirtle. Halliburton outside. Here's Pirtle. Porzingis there for the rebound. Now here's MP. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. 5 on the clock. Oh, a rip-rattling two-handed jam.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Warriors.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
VA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And tonight, a fantastic effort to deliver their 48th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for MP.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Halliburton. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Back to Oubre. Pirtle in the post. Working on Porzingis. The shot by Pirtle, no good. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And let's check in with Jennifer Quintana.
Unbelievable effort by you tonight, MP. Disruptions, deflections, interceptions. You were wreaking havoc. Do you feel in the zone?
I felt ready. You know, we watched a ton of film on these guys between our coaches' prep work and my teammates' communication. It can look easy, but that's all hard work going on behind the scenes.
Well, it paid off tonight, MP. Well done.
Yeah, it was supposed to, so...
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ryan, back to you.
Thank you, Jennifer. And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you later.
Hey, Mom, how's he doing?
Oh, he's great. The doctor said everything went super smooth.
Okay, that's good. That's really good. Can I talk to him now?
He's still coming out of anesthesia, but as soon as he's ready, I'll have him call you.
Okay, thanks, Mom.
Of course. Hey, you know the last thing he did before he went under?
No, what?
He made me show him your video. Oh, he said you looked a little bloated. He wanted me to tell you to hydrate.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That's my dad.
Get some rest, honey. We'll call you later.
You too, Mom. Bye.